Hello, peoples. Sarah here. And so, I've been talking to, Nala, Sarah. I'm Sarah. Hi. Nala, Simba, Scooter and Scotter, Wolfie and Hunter, and all of them are kind of distraught about what's happening. And they thought, who do we know that can take a negative, turn it into a positive? Me. And who do we know that could really be tested right now? Me. So, I'm going to try my best to try to make a negative into a positive. A negative that's going on right now is a lot of things are happening that a lot of people don't like. And the country right now is really divided. So, I would want to try to think of a way to talk about certain issues without actually being specific. Like, there's a person of power right now, and a lot of people don't like them for a lot of reasons. So many. But I'm going to try to make a positive out of that, out of what is happening. So, one thing that's been happening that maybe some people don't notice is we are talking a lot more about issues that we thought were solved, but they really weren't. And we are noticing a lot of change in the world about how we see the world. Well, technically America, but so a few things to keep in mind. An issue that's been circling the world is keeping certain people out of the United States. And I do not want to say anything specific about that, but I will say that dangerous people shouldn't be allowed in here. Now, the focus shouldn't be on a certain group of people. The focus should be on who we know is dangerous. There are people in the United States who are dangerous, and we understand that, but in these kind of situations, we lose sight of things. So, a certain group of people are being pointed at, and people think that they are dangerous without any proof. They just hear someone say, these people are dangerous, stay away from them, and they shouldn't be allowed in the country. Now, I'm trying to really understand this. How could you believe that? I mean, in the olden times, when the country was really, really divided, people just believed what a person would say. They wouldn't do any research. There were no books so you could try to challenge the person. There were no online. There was no Google or anything. People just believed what a person would say. And then there came a time when, thankfully, books and stuff and Google was invented, and then now we actually look up stuff and try to get the facts right. But times like these, people just want to listen to someone and they want their voice heard, yet they don't do the research. And I know a lot of people are upset about the outcome that has, started. And I understand that. So, what I hope is for you to understand this outcome. This happened because not a lot of people cared. And I know like, whatever outcome, you'd have been outraged by many reasons. But, I mean, I'm a stuffed animal, but you guys are the American people. And you guys have a voice. And you guys shouldn't let anything stop you from being heard. Whether you have opinions that not a lot of people would agree with, or whether you have opinions that people would agree with. The important thing now is to, try to look at the bright side of things. We're talking about these issues. And in the past, these issues were brought up, but not like this. So that's technically a bright side to what's been happening. We're talking about this. And another bright side, a little bit, that I can see is we are at least shown that the country is divided. What we need to do now is either accept that we're divided and potentially go to war with our own country, or we can look at it and think, why are we fighting like this? What is really the difference between you and me? I mean, I'm a lion, but I'm saying for humans. And potentially, what's the difference between an animal and a human? I mean, honestly, just think about those things. And hopefully, our voice will still be heard. Now, I've been talking for a long time. 8 minutes, 16 seconds. So, I hope you consider those facts, and I hope I can try to find the positives in what's been going on. But never stop believing what you believe, and never stop being heard. You need to be heard, and most importantly, you need to listen to people who might not agree with you. You need to come to an understanding with everyone. And I hope you guys remember that. So, this marks the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Laters, peoples!